my spare time. That's what I think. Chris, no, don't end it all. Oh, he's okay, it's Lucio.
No fall damage in this.
I got worried, yeah. No.
They've conquered gravity in Earth of the Future.
There's no fall damage. There's only fall death in certain places. Here we go. MVP Infinity on the attack. Easy Bro on the Hanzo this time around to try to poke some people down. See how well it works out. At Athena with a pretty standard triple tank defense. Saya player on that Tracer once again.
Yeah, MVP Infinity, they have to get a pick, though, with the Roadhog and the Hanzo if they're actually going to take this point. There's not really a way they're going to win in a DPS versus DPS showdown in an extended fight. And actually, one fact is going to die quite quickly there, so wait and reset.
I mean, he got the kill on Alpha, actually, so I think they're going to go in now. Yeah, Meta Athena having to back away. They dodge into the hotel for the moment. Easy Bro has a really nice position on the side here.
He's got it, but he's got to start landing these arrows, and that's not going to help. The defensive Matrix does make that a little bit harder. And Easy Bro targeted by Libero.
Yep. Libero woken back up again by one fact. Kills coming in on both sides right now. Saya player, though, doing a lot of damage from the outside, being very annoying, but Alpha low once again. Manages to take out Why Not with the Fire Strike, and MVP Infinity, it's been messy, but Meta Athena just barely holding on for the moment. They did get one tick on the control meter, MVP Infinity that is.
I did. Easy Bro looking for an angle through the hotel right now, trying to find another arrow. Again, they got to get that pick, or they need Why Not to charge up his Graviton, but Why Not's only at 50% right now, so the Dragon Strike Graviton combo is still a ways out.
Well, Hoon coming in. He's got the Nano Boost, looking for that Graviton Surge, trying to build it up as fast as he can here. And they didn't get any kills off that. So that's going to be the responding attack here. There's the Graviton Surge right away, though. Going to go for a combo. The bigger bang gets two for Meta Athena. And there's a follow-up. Hoon all powered up and ready to go. And MVP Infinity, that is not going to be what you would call a successful push. And this Hanzo just was so slow to get started that I feel like maybe it would have been better to swap at this point.
No, I actually think it's good to wait.
You think so?
Had that Dragon Strike. Yeah, because the Dragon Strike Graviton combo is one of the most powerful in the game.
It is.
And it's going to be pretty much, as long as they don't mess it up, the guaranteed cap. So we'll see if they can actually come through with it. Why Not just got the Graviton, but Dragon Strike, where is it?
There it is. He fires it in a little bit late there. They get a couple kills. Okay, wow, it catches Saya player with the scatter arrow. So in the end, it does end up working out. All right, well, there you go.
Well, I was really concerned because Easy Bro was chunked out to start that fight, but he had great awareness to shoot it just going through the wall right there and make sure he could capitalize on that Graviton. Looked like it may have been a missed combo, but they managed to make it work.
Yeah. At any rate, it forced Meta Athena to maybe reposition in a place they didn't want to be. And that added up to a successful fight.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really feel if you're going to play the Hanzo Zarya combo, you don't swap. You just commit to it for as long as it takes to at least attempt that combo.
It did take him a long time.
It took him a long time, but managed to cap.
Hoon going really deep there as they go for a pretty hardcore defense here, even popping the sound barrier, but they do end up getting the kill on Easy Bro. Sound barrier in response for MVP Infinity as they want to try to push this one back again. Hoon, low health, has to back away, doesn't have the Ana to heal him up right now, too. It's a bit of a dangerous moment. Alpha does come in with the pin onto Why Not. Meanwhile, Nano Boost he used onto Breck, but he doesn't really find a lot of targets, but he does help the payload move at least.
Yeah, got Alpha, that's going to be enough. Everybody else has to back off on the side of Meta Athena right now. Pretty big push forward here.
Yeah.
We're rejoining, and Ana getting low, but quite going to
call
go down. Hoon's in.
All right, Saya player's out before he uses his grenade, though. Undyne does go down. Hoon decides to take matters into his own hands. And MVP Infinity pushed back a little bit. Saya player died before he could use his ultimate.
That was so bad because Hoon committed the Graviton to that, and they needed that combo to work, and now Graviton is gone. And Why Not? It's going to be pushing back. Looks like Meta Athena will stall them at least for now, but
it's insane. Hoon's already up to 55% on his ult meter again.
Really.
And that no nano boost involved there, man. That was just good shielding and just a huge amount of aggression.
That's the Saya player going to be sitting on the side with the pulse bomb he was unable to use in that last fight. Easy Bro going to be on the Genji.
Swapping things up a little bit. Oh, well, that was an interesting ult, but not really gaining anything out of there. The kill on the Breck, though. There's another Graviton Surge for MVP Infinity, but no follow-up right now. Yeah, Easy Bro not able to get anything done on the Genji, and Athena with a really strong hold at a place where you don't see holds usually last this long in King's Row.
No, but this is such a good place to play if you're the defense. Like, this is the choke that you always want to fight in if you can. It is the easiest place to defend. Unfortunately, you don't get that many opportunities because it's the furthest away from your base. But this time, Hoon actually got nano boosted and is sneaking up. He's got the Graviton Surge again, so
yeah,
not making any noise. Trying to check and see if there was going to be a flank coming in from the other corridor, but they are in a really good defensive position right now. And they also have a huge ult advantage.
He's waiting to see if the team's going to try to come through the window on top. They're actually coming here on the side. Wow, long route for MVP Infinity. This is this unique angle we keep talking about. They're going to try to come in as the defenders from that angle. Sound barrier used for both teams here. Graviton Surges come in. Where's the combo? There's a little bit. Dragon Blade coming in for Easy Bro, and MVP Infinity seems to be coming out ahead in this fight. Yeah, there goes Hoon. And so, the unique approach pays off, and they'll get that payload moving, finally.
Wow. I mean, there wasn't the damage there. So the way they came around, they forced Hoon's Graviton Surge out, and Libero did not get a chance to use his self-destruct. That was the combo they were looking for, but instead they get the crowd control, but none of the damage down as they dealt with Libero, and now that's the result, is they're going to get a big push out of it.
Yep. Might be able to claim point B. Meta Athena coming in for one big push. There's a sound barrier for MVP Infinity. Now Alpha way out of position, so one fact just turns around. Has to dodge that self-destruct, though. Easy Bro gets caught by it, though. Meta Athena did not need that. Oh, one fact grabs a nice hook kill, too. And there's a whole hog. We'll see if they can push him off long enough for MVP Infinity to take the point. It might be tough. They got to get back on there, man. 2 seconds left. 1 second. And, oh, he got back just in time. Sylph on the Tracer now, just trying to keep the payload alive. I don't know how long he's going to be able to do it.
He's trying. 1 HP, 0, and looks like that is going to be it.
Yep. Oh, but the pause, you kidding me?
That has ever been actually attempted.
I don't know. It's kind of rubbery here for some reason.
Yeah, it's really not very flavorful.
It's very bizarre. Hey, what do you know? The round has ended. That sound guy was waiting for so long. I don't think so, yeah, because
he, yep. Wow, are they going to go double sniper? So
we've seen this once or twice, but
you can do this on this point, and the reason why is it's very easy to set up a crossfire because there's so much easily accessible high ground. And what it does is it's going to push MVP Infinity back towards the gate, and that's where the tanks can really clean up. But
Saya player having to worry about that Genji here, but getting some good options, good opportunities to fire into MVP Infinity, and Meta Athena actually putting a lot of pressure onto Infinity right here.
Yep.
Why not? Finding his first pick with that Hanzo, or Libero rather, finding the pick onto Why Not. Oh wow, gets Breck to with the scatter arrow. He is in good shape there. Nano boost, meanwhile used onto Alpha. And this is going to be a little bit risky for MVP Infinity here.
And before everybody decides to take this, and this has been very effective.
Wow, that worked.
This strategy is unique to point A attack on King's Row, and the reason why is because with Widowmaker and Hanzo, you can have, it's very easy to set up on a high ground separately from each other.
Yeah.
And the only place that the defending team can go is back towards the gate that Saya player is looking at right now. And then your tank line sets up on the point, so you have a beautiful crossfire if they try and contest. It is very difficult positionally to deal with that, especially if you don't know it's coming and you have nothing to dive the Hanzo and the Widowmaker.
Well, you notice too, they run right up into the enemy Reinhardt too, force him to drop his shield and swing, and then it's fair game for the snipers. Meanwhile, MVP Infinity fighting back here with a nano boost onto Breck. So they will stall out the payload for a moment.
Yeah, of course the change is going to come through. You know, Saya player going to be moving on to the McCree right afterwards. You don't want to stick with Widowmaker. You know, we see plenty of teams stick with Hanzo throughout the entirety of King's Row. Lots of good places for scatter arrows, and you've got long lines of sight, but two sniper not going to work, of course, because you can't really set up a crossfire where they are right now.
Well, who nearly has that Graviton Surge? Ready to go now, and they've got the Dragon Hole combo. Dragon Strike coming in on top of that Graviton Surge, probably in the near future here.
Oh, one fact actually gets up into the upper halls, so
be very annoying here. Oh boy, that's attack visor from behind. It's going to cause an immediate sound barrier to be used by Meta Athena. Here's the combo they're looking for. Libero throws it in. That's 3 with the Dragon Strike. Gets another
nice
one.
Flick.
Oh!
Beautiful, beautiful Hanzo play.
Wow.
The flick onto the Diva and the immediate 180 to pick up one fact. They dealt with that
Man.
situation so well. It was a good setup from MVP. They had the Ana and the Soldier in that upper hall ready to use the tac visor, but
Dude.
the sound barrier came down instantly. But man, that was some gorgeous work on Hanzo.
That's not the ults. It's the kill on the mini diva. It's the kill up in the enemy up in the window, man. Libero just on fire, and now Meta Athena fighting with Hoon in point 3 already. They nearly got the payload there. Saya player can't find anyone with the Deadeye, but that's okay because he finds one with the headshots anyway. And it looks like Meta Athena is going to crush Kings Row and beat MVP Infinity in this best of 5.
Now, the question we have to ask, Noah, is whether or not it was smart for MVP Infinity to try that long flank. Because